Here on second. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. They go to the draw. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. To throw, it's Dixon. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, statistically, is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Just plowing ahead. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got his man quickly. And this stopped for no gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
The Owls are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Dixon. He's right on target. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. He'll try to do it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass, it's Dixon. Gets it out quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the catch. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! What a grab and go for the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Takes the easy throw in the flat. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He's got him this time. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 14 to Auburn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to pass, it's Dixon. Quick strike complete. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to him. They'll immediately call timeout.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Throws to the wideout. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Quickly complete. Smashes through the tackle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Dixon. Pocket starts to collapse. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense gets set for second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gentry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball.
He wants to take the top off. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And that one will give them the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off-play action on 1st down. He wants to go deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Takes the easy completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 5 Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed...
And the ball is picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Offense in a split backfield. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Dixon. He finds his man. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Touchdown, UAB. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. This time, it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dixon. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got him in the flat. Fights off a defender. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Nothing but green ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. He wants to throw it again. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away.
Well, they tried to catch the defense napping. They're 3rd and short on their own side of the 50, and everyone's thinking run. They go pass, but the defense wasn't fooled, so the QB's just got to throw that one away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of had time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. That one comes out hot down the right side. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Takes a hit as he fires. The quick out. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And stampeding through the defense. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick handoff. He'll pick up 3 before he's down at the 6.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down close.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Looking for a man, it's Dixon. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He makes the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You've got a third and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And the defense has a big decision to make here. You've got the lead. It's late in the game, fourth quarter, critical fourth down. Are you going to sit back and play safe in coverage, or do you want to get aggressive and get after the quarterback here if you're anticipating pass?
Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll come out throwing on first down. Working the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll throw it on first down. He wants a big play here late. And he intercepts it. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Open runway ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, UAB. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
27, Florida Atlantic, 17.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put...
And it's picked off. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Afterburners coming. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and